Hi everyone, it's Tim from Booth.Events. Today we're going to have a look at creating a magazine cover for our photo booth using some of the new features that we just launched. It's really easy with Booth.Events to make this kind of effect. So first let's show what we're going for. Take a look at this Wired magazine cover. I thought this was a really fun one. So I've made my own version of this, reflecting what it's like to have kids. You're more tired than wired. And we're going to create this for our photo booth. So this photo was made with our app, Booth.Events, and I'm going to show you how to make it for yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our background and our overlay. So for the background, that looks like this. So there's everything that the subject should be in front of. So the subject was me in that photo, and you could see I was on top of the tired and on top of all the other text, but not that text that was at the bottom. So that's why the background has that stuff in it. And then if I go to the overlay, you can see the overlay is transparent and has the text that should go over top of the subject. So when you're exporting them from whatever tool you're using, whether it's Canva or Photoshop or whatever you like to use, then the background can be a JPG because it's not transparent, and the overlay should be a PNG because it is going to be transparent. So next thing I need to do is I need to create a template. So I'll go into the templates, I'll create a new one, and we'll call it magazine style. Now, for this tutorial, we're going to make it a 6x8. That's the size of the assets that we prepared. So if you prepared assets at 4x6, you should make your template 4x6. Whatever you choose here needs to exactly match the pixels that your assets are expecting to use, because this is the output the booth will make. So let's go ahead and hit Save Changes. And here I am, I'm in the online template editor. This is a really simple sort of touch and click online editor. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this photo area and make it take up the whole space. So that's really easy. I'll just drag it around like this. Okay, great. And I notice this isn't quite right. It's 2459 for what I'm expecting, so I'll just manually enter that in there. And now you can see I've got that photo area taking up the whole thing. Okay, great. The next thing I need to do is I need to put that background and that overlay into the template. So I'm going to hit upload. I'm going to go grab my stuff, and I'll put the background in first. So that's uploaded the JPG. And don't worry about the order of things first. We'll just upload everything to get started. So that's the background, and now we'll upload the overlay. Okay, so there's the overlay. Now, right now, the photo is behind the background. That's no good. So I'm going to click on the photo area here and just move it up one level like that. And now I can see the overlays on top, which is correct, then the photo, then the background. And that's exactly what we want. Okay, so far so good. Let's go out of our template. We can see it's already saved. And we'll go to our event. I've created an event called Magazine Cover. And I'm going to make sure we use our new template that we just made. So I'm going to hit Change on Templates. And then I'm going to select the one that I just made. Go to the Selected tab and deselect whatever was already in there, because I just want this one to be there. Okay, so that's all the stuff that you already know. But when we go and try and take this photo, it's not going to work the way we expect. So if we quickly try and do this, let's have a look and see on the iPad what we see here. So what you can see is that the whole photo covers up the background, and that's not what we want. So this is the new feature that we introduced quite recently. So we're going to go back to our template, and we're going to edit our template by clicking Edit Template. And we're going to go to the Scenes tab. And what's new is this option here, Include a Transparency. So I'm going to turn that on. And now I can see that there's automatically been a scene added called Transparent Background, and that's exactly what it says it is, and that's what we need. And I don't want the guest to have a choice here. I just want this to be automatically applied. So I'm going to choose force the guest to use one of these scenes, like so. The iPad app is smart enough to know that if there's exactly one scene and you're forcing them to use them, then that one will automatically be applied and it won't bother asking the guest. Simple enough, right? Okay, so thanks to our live sync feature, I don't have to do anything else. This template is already assigned to the event and the iPad is just picking up these changes live. So thanks to our live sync feature, I can just go ahead and try the whole thing again. So I'll just hit start. There's a terrible photo of me. Bang, there we go. So you can see the transparency's cut me out. I put it exactly how we want. And I still have the option to do filters and all that fun stuff. Okay, that's it for this video. In this video, you got to see how to make a magazine-style photo booth template in just a few steps. And if you have any questions, you can hit the question mark here in the bottom right of the web app or on the iPad app and then hit Ask Us. And you can get in touch with us there. And we also respond to YouTube comments. All the best for your next event.